Royal Arena. Did you enjoy that? You're still live and kicking. I love it, Copenhagen. We're gonna grab your main man, Denmark's leader, Carrigan here. This was not an easy fight after the major, and it could have all fallen apart on that second map. But he is the fan favorite, he is the man that's in charge. He is the greatest mind in Counter-Strike. Carrigan, woo, how you feel after that? That was not easy, mate.
No, we got activated on Nuke for sure. What a strong performance, and what a round by Robs on 15-14.
Yes.
So yeah, I think overpass we had some issues, and I think NIP outplayed us there, but overall fantastic game, and thanks for everyone who stayed here for a late night.
It was a late night, but it was some amazing Counter-Strike. There's one thing I want to touch on is the fact that you run up until this point, you pretty much have been untested, right? It was some really solid games from you guys. What was it that was so difficult with this NIP lineup? Are they better than you imagined? Is there a significant change you've noticed with Alexi being the leader now?
I think maybe we got a little frustrated. Okay. We're all humans, and I think we couldn't find the footing. We did on overpass, but in the end, and then on T-side we failed some nades, and that obviously a little more frustrating, even including me. But when it came to Nuke and Mirage, fantastic game overall, and the mentality on Nuke shows like what we have done the whole year. Even though it's looking really bad, we create an opportunity to come back, and yeah.
Now, tomorrow in that grand final, you'll be going up against Heroic, a full Danish team, and just you as the lone Dane on Faze. Do you think you can get this crowd to cheer on for you?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Obviously, Heroic have played really great, top 2 at the major. But obviously, I would love the crowd to be with us. And if not, let's just enjoy a fantastic final here in Copenhagen, and having 6 players in a final. That's just fantastic for Counter-Strike in Denmark, and I'm proud to be part of that.
And real quick, how badly do you want this trophy in Denmark? It's been eluding you.
If you told me before the season started I win Cologne categories at a major, and I'll finish maybe the year off with winning in Copenhagen in front of my family, friends, and all these guys supported through my whole career, that would be fantastic. So we're giving everything we have, and hopefully everybody comes back tomorrow and just enjoy the show. It's gonna be fantastic.
It is gonna be fantastic. Guys, one last time, give it up for Carrigan and Faze Clone!
A true test of stamina in what was a marathon of a semi-final series, but FaZe are the ones to be pulling it over the line. They are the ones to be securing a spot in the grand final tomorrow versus none other than Heroic. And man, Carrigan, he put it perfectly in that post-game interview. The fact that he has never lifted a trophy here in Copenhagen, man, what a way that would be to round out his 2022.
There's plenty of things Carrigan has done in 2022 that he wasn't able to do in his whole career, so might as well just top it off here in Copenhagen. Listen, we didn't want to believe, we didn't want to think that was going to be the case, but we all had this inkling once the second map went to FaZe that this might just have been the opportunity that NIP needed to seize. They allowed these giants a way back into the game. They had him in the ropes, but Rob saved them. And once we got onto Mirage, unfortunately the steam ran out for NIP. Hampus was invisible, Rez was very quiet, and on the side of FaZe, all cylinders up.
Brolin had a fantastic showing. We highlighted Brolin to be the worst performer for NIP, statistically speaking, coming into Mirage, and he was the one who stepped up, kept NIP in the game early stages. But I agree with you, Matthew. You look over this match on Mirage and you think to yourself, it was never any close. It was FaZe from start to finish. They were controlling the pace, and as you said, it felt like it was meant to happen at that point. All I will say, though, for Carrigan, it would be nice if we would leave something for the rest of us, right? If you can win all that stuff in this year, you can win the major, you can win Cologne, Katowice, and Hornsoil as well.
Just win everything.
Just win leave something for the rest of us, just in the crumbs, you know.
This trophy cabinet might be getting quite full right about now, but yeah, obviously they've cemented their spot against Heroic in that coveted grand final tomorrow. Cannot wait for that to be going down on stage here on Sunday. But we do have to recap some of the highlights we've experienced today in our CS Money Play of the day. What is our first choice for the viewers at home, Jacob?
Well, we got a little bit of Shoes magic, dropping down with the M4A1S. Look at this, it looks sick from third perspective, but this one is actually pretty styling by Shoes. Had a great game, had a great tournament so far for him.
Moving on, one of the star of this series for sure, the best performer is going to be Brokey with the AWP. Oh, what the hell was that? I didn't even realize that was a no-scope. What the hell? That's actually disgusting. No, I'm calling the police, that's it.
Timeout taken.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Such a long distance no-scope. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Best of luck topping that, Robs. But I guess I can imagine what this is. The ever so important triple kill coming in from Robs. We spoke about it. It is such a vital moment in the game. 2 kills and 99 damage wouldn't have been enough, but 3 kills was just about it for Robs, and he's safe facing this one.
You know, sometimes we use these big sentences in Counter-Strike that, oh, you know, it's a game of details and one moment can change everything.
Well,
when we show this CS Money moment from Robs, it's a 5v3, 15 to 14 lead NIP. If he doesn't have this multi-kill, NIP is winning 2-0. It's over. We're already all in bed sleeping, and they're in the grand final. That multi-kill is the difference between 2 different paths in history.
Yeah, that completely changed the fate of FaZe coming into the later stages of that semi-final. But I want to spin that Broky track one more time in our Mersk MVP discussion because, I mean, he, as Connor aptly put it, every individual from FaZe obviously showing up in the semi-final, but Broky was just kind of head and shoulders above the rest.
He's back to his best. It's such a lovely thing to see Broky play at this level, not only with the AWP, but also with the rifle, which you're going to see in some of these highlights. He's constantly aggressive. He's constantly taking away space from his opponents, and he did that time and time again. And then I think Mohan and Connor said something very interesting. He's also one of those types of AWP players who like to be a combat AWP player, likes to be in your face with the AWP. We saw a couple of no-scopes in this game as well. He does it all, Broky. He's back to his best, and that's a lovely, lovely sight to see.
Extremely dynamic player to watch, and whenever he's in the zone, he can use that assertiveness that he has on the server, coupled with his technical skills. That was great from Broky. Of course, he's going to be an out list.
Look at that rating as well. That's just absolutely insane.
That'd be a team? I need an IGL.
Got an imposter. Yeah.
They need an IGL. I'm sorry. I'm not kicking Kerrigan.
Stan is giving some input to Cadian.
No.